Keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go now. 10-2 soft. Guard. Buzz.
Watch the twist.
Hey, Sam on.
Check hot route. Hot. Sponge. No.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. And his first look is incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
6-6. Pull it high. Look. Squeeze.
Check. Shit.
Look at me. Door.
Check 26.
Hard. Let's go. Deep grip.
Tannehill. Flush to his right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, Echo. Rock it.
He's checking. Crash.
Hit it.
Out of the gun, Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Get him, boy.
Ready.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Go. Bam. Hey, lock it.
Come.
Right out.
Tannehill throwing again. Going deep downfield for Roll. And that's caught inside the 35. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
To throw is Tannehill. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Second down and goal. Tannehill flushed out right. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
General West. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Hey, Sam on. Look, squeeze. Five.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, they're working on it for a little bit. Tannehill under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brian Burns. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. After the sack on 1st down, Tannehill. And some room to roam now. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
I'm here all day. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Tannehill. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, exit.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 5-9, Mike 5-9.
Check Mike, check. Hard. Shoot.
Now Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks. Tannehill on 1st down. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off Byron Jones. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. These 2 teams all tied after 1.
Hey. 4 down. Check the backer. Check.
3rd and long, it's Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Mike, check 33. Hey, let's get that ball.
Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
33. I got you.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Newton eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right, and that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently, so that's just going to be an incompletion.
What is it?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right. He's got a man, complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. Third down here.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Here's Newton. This is Johnson. He's got it. 25 yards that time.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
On first down, it's Newton. Flushed out right. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing again is Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Johnson, the intended target. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
From the 22, here's second and 8.
Check three, check three, check three. Watch that.
Hey, Alpha. Now.
Here's Tannehill. Now he's forced out right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind.
Bravo.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Rock it. Bam, get it.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on fourth down.
Hey, Haywood. Ready?
They are going for it. It's Tannehill being chased out left. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Team 6. Hey, lock it. Leo, fight.
To the air again, Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's second down.
Ready.
So line of scrimmage still with 39 on 2nd and 10.
Check nine.
Hey, Delta. You're out. Gone. Hustle, go.
Throwing again is Tannehill. Now he's flushed out right. He's going to look deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Hey, Echo. Hey, Sam on. Look, squeeze. Lead grip.
Again, Tannehill. Flushed out right. And he connects with Ertz. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Two-jet bomber. Hey, high 7.
Kill.
Look at me. Door.
What's the odds? Check 24.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And it's picked up by the Panthers. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's Tannehill. He is going to find Hill here.
Let's go!
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mike the 59. On David.
6'6", bullet high.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Stop your whining. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. So we got ball trot. Mike check 33.
20.
Ricky.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Newton nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Great.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Newton escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Gun.
They will go for it. Now Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Here we go.
First down,
Check 15.
On the ball. Get it.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the dump-off at 2nd down.
8
It's now 2nd and
Recon, 132 fighter.
18-yard line.
Kill.
Hey, Charlie.
Kill. Turn up. Switch.
Hard.
Showing it. Check.
Ready.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Tannehill flush to his right. And that is incomplete here.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Mike 50. Hey, defense, let's go. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Hey, check 25.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. He's going to rifle one deep. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
25, check 25.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They complete it to Hill. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They run, Cook, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off.
And a loose football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Given 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Now Newton on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
We own them. 8. 20. 20.
To throw is Newton. Steps away to his left. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Out of the gun, Newton. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Great.
The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton. And that is incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Bandit.
Topper.
Jam.
Hey, Foxtrot. Go.
Tannehill on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Protein spill. Hey, Zoo.
Throwing on second and long. Tannehill. It's Hill, complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Look at me, zipper. Hey, wahoo. Now.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. That one complete to Hill. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
90 Wolf. Hey, exit. Now. We want it.
Come to my work. Begin.
Hey, get it.
Now Tannehill. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Ready.
Tannehill throwing again. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
20.
Newton. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right, and this will be caught at the 30. A big play there for the Panthers. 46 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Get in the right room. Get in the right room.
To throw again. Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Darren Waller, 29 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2. And he'll get in for the 2 points, as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Rock it.
No. Check. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Check 26. Slam.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Hey, lock it. Leo.
Now on 2nd and 16. Tannehill under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Watch the slate. Delta. Go out.
Quick dance. Go. Watch safety creeping. Safety.
Buzz. Be grip.
Tannehill now to throw. Flush to his right. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. Tannehill going to throw it. And he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Gun.
Me and you all day.
Now Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Greg Olsen. Incomplete. Derwin James on the cover.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike. What we got? What we got? What we got? Mike, check 33. 33. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Hey, check Mike.
Throwing again. Newton. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Bound to lose one.
20.
On first down, it's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. One last throw here for Newton. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2.
That's a safety creep. Hey!
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.